All right. What's going on, guys? Ticklemepink. I'm back. I'm doing an update. I didn't see myself doing an update. However, Cycle Frontier is like double down. I've quickly garnered just like a rough outline right here. You guys can see it right here. All the information I need. I'm going to do this in one take. This isn't a carefully crafted response. You know, I came up with this in 5 minutes. And that's the first thing I want to talk about. They came out with a response. It used 10 employees, took 24 hours, and they tried to cover their ass so well. Let's talk about what happened since yesterday. So if you spoke my name at all in Discord, not just my name, if you even said free the cran eater, anything related to me, you were permanently banned from the Cycle Frontier. I gave out a warning. I told everyone, do not go in their Discord. Do not go after anyone. This is not your guys' fight. I told you guys to do that again and again. But they banned over 3,000 members. After banning over 3,000 members, they realized that we are banning our customers and we can't go on. They were just banning a large majority of their player base from the official Discord. So yes, if you remember, I was banned from the official Discord, and their reason was that I was messaging a dev. So first and foremost, Rick is not a developer. He was an executive for the Cycle Frontier. I forget his official title, but we've also got new news. Rick is no longer employed with them. I don't have the screenshot of me right now, but maybe I can garner it and put it at the end. But Ferralis confirmed that Rick Deckard is no longer an executive to the Cycle Frontier. And you could probably even just go check the employee records or the LinkedIn of this individual and check that yourself. I'll get a screenshot at the end. I should have had that presented, but we're going to one take the rest of this. He confirmed that he's not a developer, so they banned me for pinging a random person in their Discord effectively. Because I wanted to talk about the creator contest being rigged. I'm sorry if I'm stumbling a little bit here. I did wake up not that long ago, and this situation sucks. We're gonna respond to, you know, their carefully crafted stance, and yeah, respond to it and disprove them. What else I want to talk to? Oh yeah, so they were running the narrative yesterday that I never sent an application, and that's why I wasn't in the contest. Well, that has now changed after I submitted my application live. They just haven't emailed me. So this contest is available to anyone in the world, any country, and you just have to meet their terms and stipulations. They're saying that I'm not available to join the contest because they simply haven't emailed me back. Now, you guys know anything about holding contests and giveaways? They are extremely difficult legally. Even on Twitch, if you do giveaways on Twitch and you have any form of subscriber luck, that can actually be prosecuted. And I implore you guys to go look into the legality of the situation. That can actually be prosecuted. And it has been a problem on Twitch in the past and on YouTube. You'll see companies that maybe give away cars. If you buy a t-shirt, you get an entry. It is extremely difficult to set those up. Like, you need to pay a lawyer a lot to get those set up correctly to cover your own ass. And they don't even apply to a lot of states. This competition is worldwide, right? It's really hard to assume. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know the laws of every single country in the world. I'm sure there's a country in the world that you simply cannot exclude someone because you didn't email them back, right? I'm not going to pretend to be a Reddit intellectual or a Reddit CEO or a Reddit lawyer. You know, it's not going to happen. However, these competitions are very, very hard to craft, and I have a shitload of legal loopholes. I want you guys to know that. And I also want you guys to know that I've seen people who just want to kick me while I'm down. And that's fair, I guess. At the end of the day, if you don't like me for whatever reason, because I'm an asshole, because I have a loud mouth, because I have frosted tipped hair, because I wear sunglasses inside, whatever reason you don't want to like me, that is perfectly fine. However, when I lay out objective facts and truths, I don't ask you to believe me or anything like that. Going along with a false narrative with zero proof simply because you don't like me, I don't know. Do you really want to be that type of individual? That's the type of policy countries like North Korea thrive on, right? And I know Yager is a German company, but this has not been something that happened in Germany for a very, very long time, right? Let's also talk about actions over words, okay? This is not an isolated incident with me. This is happening to tons of content creators. Many content creators just decided to walk away. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing all these content creators who devote a ton of time to this game and promoting this game for free get shit on nonstop, guys. They say in their response, and we'll get to later, that other creators just simply chose to left. But I have had these conversations in private, and I'm not going to expose them for these creators' sakes because they do stand to gain by holding a good relationship with Yager, that they are frustrated with these same issues. But that's okay. Additionally, they're in breach of contract with their NDA with a lot of creators. I actually had a creator reach out to a legal team, and he's thinking about following up them and prosecuting them for breaching his NDA. Additionally, the competition is rigged. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how it's rigged. Let's look at the competition first and foremost. My camera's kind of in the way here, but you'll see Tsunami number 1, Vasco number 2, Noriandrian, Carnivore, and Wally. Okay, so their current stance is because they didn't email me back, I'm not in their competition, whatever. If you really believe that, good for you. Here's the deal. Here's the official website that Scraticus, the guy, the content creation manager, who's in charge of the entire situation, uses. Okay, he'll tell you he uses the same website, and maybe he'll conveniently say that no, he no longer uses his website. Luckily for you, I have screenshots saying he does. So I'm going to reload this. This has not been tampered with anyway, so we're in the 30-day format. Now, if this competition has not been rigged in any way, shape, or form, let's keep in mind, there's no numbers here. It doesn't show any sort of watch hours, anything, right? There's no numbers here. They're just randomly put up in this order. So if this is not wrong, and I was just excluded from the competition, what we should see here is I'll be number 1 on watch hours, and then everything else will fall in line just like that. And also, can we not donate, not subscribe, things like that? Save your money. Don't give me any money. I'm just going to film this video. So we look at this. Okay, ticklemepink number 1, Tsunami number 2. Okay, so that makes sense. So he'd be number 1. Shroud right here. What? I don't see Shroud in the number 2 spot. Yager development. Bree. Weird. I don't see Bree there. That's so strange. Grims. Wait, Vasco's number 7. Here we have Vasco at number 2. Weird. Sequisha, Noriandrian, Carnivore. I thought there were 3 and 4. Here's 9 and 10. Here's Tube, Racha Z, Paxter, Sacril, V Sparky. What about all these guys between here and Wally? Wally's number 5 on this list. Super strange, guys. Why is there no numbers to go along with this contest at all? Right? I'm sure they're gonna have to craft some up now, and they'll make another response. They keep doubling down on me, pretending like they did nothing wrong. Guys, let me quickly look at my outline here. The only other thing I want to say is there has been a lot of, not a lot, a select few of Twitch partners as well as Cycle Frontier partners, namely Archaic Demon and Claymore, that are consistently harassing me and my community on Twitch, in Discords, in the public Discord. And you guys got to remember, you are a face for Twitch, you're a face for YouTube, and you're a face of the Cycle Frontier. You know, you're supposed to uphold this Prospectors code, which at the end of the day, we all know is a joke, because in the official Discord, comments like, if you watch Ticklemepink, you beat your children, were allowed to stay up, but comments like, free the Cran Eater, were left with a permanent ban. We understand that Prospectors code is a joke, and they only uphold it when it's convenient. However, this is a bad look for you guys, and I would appreciate it, you guys, to quit harassing me. Realistically, I don't really ask that a whole lot, but this is just getting out of hand. Like, harassing my community over this situation, I don't know, like, it's whatever. Okay, so here, what do we have all these images? Okay, cool, we got these, we'll need those later. This is their official response from the Cycle Frontier. I have this pulled up in Photoshop, so I'm showing it to you in Twitter because I pulled it up in Photoshop just so I could highlight some things so I would know what my talking points were. But I'm going to quickly show you guys that this is the exact same as what we're looking at, just so you guys can cross-reference. And I want to also mention that I am a completely transparent person, okay? Through and through. I have shown my tax returns on stream. I am nothing but transparent. My channel analytics on my YouTube. You can see my revenue for the last month right here, okay? No, people just are uncomfortable with this. People don't show this stuff. I am not raking in a ton of money making YouTube. I make way more money from my company than I do from doing YouTube and Twitch. Guys, and the sad part of this isn't mostly from like videos I've made in the last month. I make around $800 of this to $900 of this simply every single month just from my previous videos and my membership, right? This isn't for making Cycle Frontier content. So I hope you guys know that when I am paying for this giveaway through my own pocket, I need to raise around $8,000 to $9,000. I need to garner the money through my company. I can't use this as a tax write-off, right? I need to pay sales tax on it, ship it to you guys. This is going to cost me a lot of money to get this computer and this graphics card to you guys, and I am taking it on the chin for you guys. YouTube is not paying me buku bucks. Twitch is not paying me buku bucks. If you believe that I'm making some crazy amount of money, you're mistaken. This is going to take several months of work for me to pay this off through Twitch and YouTube, and I'm willing to take it on the chin for you guys, right? I just want to go ahead and show that I am nothing but transparent and honest. So let's go look at their official response, which, by the way, I don't know if we touched base on this. You're not allowed to talk on it. You can't say anything. Public outcry was so bad, everyone was bashing the shit out of them on Instagram, Twitter, anything they posted, that you're not allowed to talk anymore, right? You either adopt our stance or you're going to be banned. And I don't think they're banning people in Discord for saying my name anymore, but they completely silenced the channels. After a while, they had it on, you can only speak once every 5 minutes, I believe, and they banned over 3,000 people. They're suppressing the truth. Guys, let's talk actions over words. And we spoke about briefly earlier. If they had a logical reason to, and the competition wasn't rigged, why wouldn't they just present that, right? Why would they suppress all of you guys, suppress Discord, suppress Twitter, everything, if they had a logical reason behind it and it wasn't emotionally driven? I don't know. Let's look at their official stance. Hey there, Prospectors. Last year, we removed a creator from our program as their style of content fell short of sharing the values of our game and company. Once again, I was just talking about how partner creators they're with are saying awful things about me and all my viewers in their public Discord, right? Even their community manager has been saying awful things about me, right? But my content fell short of their values and their company. They literally have employees and people that are still partnered shitting on me because it's a good narrative. It's never a fun decision, parting ways with content creator, but we did our best to clearly and privately communicate our reasons for choosing to part their ways with them, despite their claims. They did not know why they've been removed. This is simply untrue. I showed you guys a video of exactly why we were removed. And I even have this screenshot once again. I'll turn off my camera for a second. But we knew exactly why we were removed. I've shown this before. This isn't news. You've seen this in a really old video. This simply isn't true, right? It's just simply just a lie, right? It says, Dear ticklemepink, we spoke briefly after my announcement of partner announcement channel. Since we have received more complaints in regard to your recent behavior, it does not comply with the code of conduct. The code of conduct is visible here. While also complaints were about your conduct in our Discord, this has prompted us to undergo a deeper investigation of your channel and your content. We will not allow community members that are part of the partner program to violate this code of conduct and represent our game in a manner that gives our Discord moderation team, other partners, and community members legit complaint. Examples of this include, but not limited to, the shattergun be hitting harder than my dad hit me as a child. Guys, my dad hit me pretty fucking hard as a child, dude. That's why I'm so angry. And make sure to smash that dislike button. And I'm not going to read that out loud because Twitch doesn't like that. But, guys, it's irony. If you guys don't like it, it's fine. They told me they didn't like this, and I got rid of this slogan for about a year. And, yeah, they still just don't care. The code is in place to promote a gaming environment that generates positive experiences. Like, she's like trying to be professional. There it is. Never once have I ever said that I didn't know why I was removed. I've shown this before. We know exactly why we were removed. So I don't know why they made this. There's no claims. I've told you exactly why I was removed. And I don't think that they want to really uphold the stance that they removed me for saying the shattergun hits harder than my dad. It was the most upvoted thing on Reddit. And Reddit, you know, Reddit is a fucking critic, man. And it was self-promo as well. It was the most upvoted thing. And it was a self-promo of my stream and YouTube, which they fucking really hate, right? And people still laughed at it and enjoyed it enough that it was the most upvoted thing, right? We want to work with creators who help create an amazing workspace, ones who hold professionalism to a high standard, and most importantly, one who respects boundaries. This is crazy. I mean, I have community managers, their community managers reaching out to me on personal accounts to give me their personal opinions on things, right? What kind of boundary is that, right? Is that professional? Is that a high standard when their community managers are slandering me in their own Discord on company time, being paid to slander me? Where's the professionalism in that? I drew a sad face here. In the time that has passed, a number of our employees and players have come forward and shared their experiences working with the creator in question. Let's get some of these experiences. I would like to hear it. I don't know. You played with me and you didn't have a great experience. That's fine. What is this grounds for? I don't understand. Not everyone's going to get along with everyone, and I'm not an easy person to get along with. I'm aware of that. I'm a flawed individual. Let's look at the second page they had. This user has threatened to make negative videos about us if we do not collaborate on videos with them. Okay, so this actually has some merit. At first I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And this is going to look bad, but it's fine. I'm showing all sides of the spectrum. and you guys can make your own opinions on it. Make some of your opinions. So this is my messages with Toast. I just pulled a grab out of it here. You could even see I did a video where I was talking about how they fixed the cheater situation, and I was really proud of them. I said, would you guys like to see an interview with Toast? This is the most upvoted thing. So I went ahead, I sent it to Toast. Recently, if you've been playing the game in Season 3, the game has had a huge resurgence of cheaters. And if you have a rough idea of what happened in Season 1, cheaters took over my YouTube channel. Cycle Frontier had such bad cheaters, significantly worse than Tarkov, such bad cheaters that they hacked my YouTube channel, and they said I was going to promote their cheats or they were going to terminate my channel. That is how bad the situation got. They forced me to do an interview with a cheater, and when I went to the anti-cheat developer guy, whatever his official title is, developer guy, maybe, Toast, and asked him for an interview, I gave him an entire script, what the video title would be, things I wanted to talk about, talking about their anti-cheat and how they were solving it, but not talking about exactly how, so that, you know, hackers couldn't find a new way into the system. And you know what they did? They didn't respond to me, then took the exact prompt and gave it to another creator who slanders me. It's crazy. Favoritism is insane right here. Now, this doesn't look good. I say, hey, Toast, the players want an update on the end sheet. I'm giving you the opportunity for an interview. I'm going to interview someone making cheats for the cycle instead. Firm and fair. I mean, I was getting no response from him. The community wants to know what's going on with cheaters in the cycle. So I need to either go to Toast first, the anti-cheat guy, so he can lay it down and have the most professional narrative as possible, or I go to someone that's making the cheats so I can actually understand what's going on. Because believe it or not, I don't know what the fuck's going on with hacking the Cycle Frontier. All right, I'm not a big brainer. I'm not a computer hacker, and the people want to know, and I'm gonna make content that people want to know about. So if I look like an asshole for that, it's hard to say that it's a huge threat. A lot of these are very vague. They make it sound like I'm holding like a gun to the back of their head, like you're gonna make videos with me. You better not throw up to work tomorrow. I'm not happy with the brute changes. Like, it's insane. They've made direct and personal insults towards several members of staff in several videos, chats, streams, and chats. This is true. This is actually very true. Recently, I was pretty upset, and I made fun of someone's rainbow-colored hair, and I said, I think too much box bleach has seeped into their skull, was my official statement. To say that I'm making personal insults towards several members of staff in several video chats and stream chats seems a little disingenuous. I'll own it. It was not my best moment. It was kind of funny, but not my best moment, not my most professional moment. But at the end of the day, we're on day 30 of this subathon right now. I am streaming my life 24/7. I'm not carefully crafting a response. I am streaming the highlights and the lowlights of my entire life. This is just my life with a camera on 24/7. If the worst thing I did during these 30 days was make fun of someone's rainbow hair, I think we're doing pretty okay as far as I'm concerned. They have offered payment to other creators for services. Now, I really don't appreciate Yager going ahead and telling everyone that I've been paying for Cycle Frontier clout with my sick blowjobs. This is completely out of line. They said they respect boundaries. My sloppy toppy game should not have come up in their official response. Now, this actually has a little bit of merit. I told people, hey, if you raid me, I'll raid you. A transaction. It's that simple. I'm a businessman. Makes sense to me. Hey, you raid me, I'll raid you. It makes the most sense. It's well known. If you go look at Escape from Tarkov, you look at Smitty Stone, Rengar, they're going to always host each other. It's called passing the torch. It's a well-known method to grow in the cycle. And I'm trying to utilize this method. Just continue. It's a transaction. It truly is a transaction. You gain, I gain. That is that. So that they have merit there. However, I don't appreciate them, like I said, bringing up me giving blowjobs to other creators. They've only shared a small portion of screenshots in their videos in order to tell a narrative. I mean, I'm trying to show any proof I can and dispute them any way I can if they want. At the end of the day, I will give full access to my Discord, all my comments, anything. If you guys want to go ahead and contest me, I will go ahead. And as you go ahead and look at this, I incriminate myself. It's not like I show this fucking screenshot with me being like, Toast, do a fucking video with me. Like, it's not a great look. I'm not saying it's a great look. I incriminate myself here, guys. I own my mistakes. It's how you grow as an individual. I don't believe in cancel culture. I make mistakes and I need to move forward. On Also, I see someone in my chat saying that the reason they're mad is I lied about drops. So we'll go even in my chat right now. We can even make this a little part of the video. Thank you, random chatter. If we go in my chat right now, when they had the drops campaign, it was very convoluted, very, very confusing. So I made a very comprehensive guide as to how the drops campaign worked. It's even timestamped everything. I talk about what's going on for season 3, what plugins and stuff you need so you don't actually have to be there, which they don't like, so you could get as many of your in-game items, which you're so mad at me about. Sure. I talked about what cosmetics you would be getting on exactly what days. I show that right here. I talk about what items you will also be getting on other days and what crates to look out for. And I talk about exactly the dates and what channels you would need to watch with the links to their channels. Keep in mind, guys, this wasn't even available officially from the company, from people being paid salaries to provide this information to you guys, right? To make their game successful. I took my own time to make this, and people are upset about this from me, right? I link everyone's channel, the exact time you would need to transfer, who would be raiding who, so that you could leave. Because believe it or not, I understand that the Cycle Frontier and this online bullshit drama is not your entire life, right? I went ahead, gave you all the information. I even made unique timestamps that would transition to whatever time zone you were in, so you know exactly when you would need to change channels if you wanted to do it manually. I linked everyone's channels, sent everyone to like what channel to go for, and I put exclamation point drops in my title, just like this, like exclamation point ban, exclamation point 47 Ti. These are just commands for Discord. This isn't like an isolated incident. If we go and see anyone, many creators had the exact same command. Let's just click on this guy. Many creators have the exact same command in their stream. Let's see right here. Except for this command will not go ahead and show you. Convenient, they're no longer here. I guess they have been removed. Although you still see it here all the time. Drops, 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 drops. Never mind, they weren't removed. Drops, 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 drops. This is common. Every single Twitch streamer was doing this. People are mad at me and saying that I claim to have drops by linking them this command where they would be able to get all the information on drops. Guys, every single Twitch streamer is doing this. Go check. The only way they won't be there is if they deleted the evidence, right? Good on them. Smart on them. Let's go look at my videos. Let's see what the official says. Exclamation point drops 24/7 live. I'm doing a subathon 24/7. Exclamation point drops. This is the information you need for your drops. People are so mad at me. They said I claim to have drops. People are so mad at me. They're wishing death on me and my family in these replies and stuff like that. It's going on in the official Discord, right? Because I had exclamation point drops in my title like every other streamer. These individuals are wishing death on me, wishing my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel get terminated because they didn't get in-game items. Guys, the average drop, I don't know if you guys got any drops, the average drop you got was a green scarab. These guys' lives are so pathetic that a green scarab, missing out on a green scarab, is enough to tell people that they need to die, them and their family need to die. This is some terminally online behavior, guys. This is bad, man. What else we can talk about? This is not a narrative. Guys, I'm crafting this live. There's no cuts in this fucking video. This is not a narrative. I formulated this in 5 minutes versus them with multiple paid employees carefully crafting a chat GPT response, right? They suggest they were not aware why they were removed or that they were removed for a reason that players would deem as unfair or emotionally driven by our team. What reason was I removed? There still is no reason. And I wasn't officially removed. No one told me I was removed. There's no stance that I was removed. Their only stance was I didn't fill out an application, which I did in front of all of you. It's hard to say this is not emotionally driven. I mean, I don't know. This has never been the case. We understand that creators can be frustrated with removal. Once again, I was not removed. This didn't happen. I wasn't removed. They basically utilized me to, I contacted them, asked them if I would be able to participate in this contest. They didn't respond to me. They never fucking respond to me, so I thought nothing of it. Their terms and stipulations say that I'm qualified to do it, and I entered all of my information. I did it live in front of you guys as well. And the only thing they have to say is, we just didn't email you. That is the only thing they have to say right now, right? They used me as a pawn. I farmed, guys, right now while I'm streaming this, I have over half of all the views in the Cycle Frontier category. I am by far the biggest creator, and you guys might not like to hear that, but that's statistically true and objectively true. I am the face of the Cycle Frontier. If you like me or not, that is what the statistics say, right? It's insane that they used me as a pawn, didn't say anything, didn't say I was removed. I even went out of my way to contact them, and they came and say, yes, you're not going to be in it. We would not be in the situation if they were to say, hey, you're not in the contest. That would not happen. But using me as a pawn, letting me farm content them, like run tons of free advertising. Guys, you have to pay people a lot of money. For a rough ballpark, I'm not going to disclose the game, but a game paid me to play their game. I made a 10-minute video on said game, and they gave me $6,000. A 10-minute video. Guys, it took me an hour or two to make this video. They pay a shitload for exposure. This video got like 10,000 views. Now, if I've garnered them around 600,000 views, using that same metric, that is a lot of promotion if you think about it like that, right? They used me as a pawn, and their only reasoning to look like they're not douchebags in the situation, they somehow have like moral superiority, and they have like the logical train of thought here, is that they simply didn't email me. Really. Okay? We understand that crushers can be frustrated, removal. Okay. Please believe us when we say a situation is drastically different from other creators that you've seen next to the program. This isn't. And I can bring creators on here that will speak against Yager. And I think if they continue to blow a situation up, big creators are going to be willing to burn bridges. They won't care about the money anymore, and they won't want to be associated with Yager at all. I think if they continue to press this issue, they'll be more and more willing to talk about all the bullshit's happening on. Many of them have talked about it on stream. They haven't made official videos or anything about it, but this is bad. This is not different from other creators. The big issue is this happens to all the creators, not just me, right? And I want to quickly look. They use the word believe. Now, have I ever once asked you to believe me? No. I presented the facts. Everything. I was transparent. I did everything to the best of my ability, and I'm more than willing. This is an ongoing thing on my stream. If you guys question me or you think I'm fucking with you in any way, come question me, and I'll answer your questions. That's perfectly fair. But I never once have asked anyone to believe me. I've asked you guys to make your own opinion with all the facts that I have and everyone else has. They're the ones that are supposedly withholding information and telling you, believe me. Believe me, right? But once again, actions over words here. While we have documented all of this ourselves, why would they not show any of the documentation then? They don't even show it to me. They say boundaries and stuff are important. I'm sure that's going to go out the window in a second. They haven't presented any of these to me. I would like you to go ahead and DM me and show me this documentation. I promise, you have my word, and everyone has my word. I'm big on my word that I will not share any of it. If you come to me and share with me privately and you have this discussion with me, you tell me why I was removed from the contest, then you have my word that I will not share it. Okay? However, if you go any other way, or it becomes public knowledge to anyone else and it doesn't come to me, then I will share it like I am right now. That's what's going to happen. We're not interested in pursuing harsh actions. Now, the reason they say this is they are known to DMCA strike content creators. So all you guys don't know is they have been DMCA striking other content creators, smaller content creators. And when I caught wind of all this was happening, I was going to have to make a video. I got in contact with people like Big Fry, every big streamer I knew, One Peg, Pestilli. I talked to multiple news articles. So in the event that they falsely DMCA'd my YouTube channel, which would be really bad for me, but fucking horrendous for them, that people would be on them immediately and they would actually suffer for it. Because otherwise, they're just going to take me down, right? They're a massive company. They're owned by Tencent. Guys, I'm just some fucking dipshit fucking playing video games. Like, I can't compete with Tencent's legal team. Like, it's not going to happen, right? However, the publicity of that would kill their game, which that gives them some incentive not to false DMCA me like they have with other creators. And if you remember, this happened to Eroctic with Battlestate Games, and that blew up in Battlestate Games' face, right? They're not in the right to do that. Aside from a stiff arm clear, no. The constant request to work with us again. Let's see if they stick to this, right? I'm not asking to work with you guys. I'm not asking to be a partner with you guys. I'm simply asking you guys to uphold your contest, keep it fair for other content creators. If you guys have legal reasons why I shouldn't be in the contest, that's fine. However, rigging your contest, there's no numbers there. There's no sticks there, and it's a completely rigged contest. It's insane. You're doing it with someone else's money. You're doing it with AOC's money. I don't understand how that can be allowed to go on. They have like $10,000 worth of prizes with all the runner-up prizes and stuff like that. And they're simply just, I don't even know, they're rigging the entire contest. It's insane. This is page 3 here. The videos they have created were created out of anger and an act of revenge. Now, I am angry about the situation. I'm not going to dispute that, but I don't think they're in an act of revenge. I simply just laid down all the facts. I'm tired of being pushed around. This is not an act of revenge, and I'm pretty sure I verbatim say, do not go after anyone. Do not quit playing the Cycle Frontier. Do not quit playing Orm. I'm not trying to weaponize my platform or anything like that. I'm laying out the facts of this situation so all of you guys can make your own opinions, right? This is not an act of revenge. And we're sorry for the trouble that removal has cost him for such a long period of time. I think this is the most bullshit, half-ass apology ever. I've never received an apology from them. This is the closest I've ever gotten. And I think this is the closest or the best we ever will get. They're not sorry at all, man. They simply realize that this is bad PR. They look like assholes. They look scummy. They've rigged the competition. Now people know about it, and they're just trying to save face here, man. It's all bullshit words, right? Where are the actions? If you're sorry for it, don't make your contest rigged. It's that simple, right? You make a real company like AOC look fucking terrible doing this. They had good faith in you. You would operate a contest legally, and you completely botched it on emotions. Like, you're running a political narrative here. We wish them well when we parted ways, and we still feel the same now. The user was not accepted into recent competition. Once again, this is not true. I reached out, asked if I would be able to participate in this contest, and I didn't get any response. It's pretty normal for them to just simply not respond to me. Their only stance is that they didn't email me, right? Which was made clear by the lack of confirmation mail, as per the rules of our contest, because they have done wrong and taken no responsibility for it. I don't think this is true at all. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, I have taken responsibility for so much. I'm really big on being responsible and owning my own actions. Maybe I'll look back at this in the future and say, you know what, I fucked up here. And I was wrong for this, and that. You know, I'm fine with hindsight, and I'm happy to build. I mean, that's the only way you can have like character progression in real life is to own your past mistakes. But what do you want me to be responsible for right here? I don't understand. You want me to be responsible that people are upset at you for rigging a competition? I'm sorry. I am responsible for showing people that you rigged the competition. I don't know what to tell you. Like many other video game companies, we're doing our best to be conscientious about the creators that we endorse with the hope that the online gaming environment will become progressively more enjoyable. I don't believe this. If that was the case, why do you have partnered creators slandering the shit out of me in your Discord, right? It's not just like, it's not in their private Discord, it's not in DMs, publicly. And you're supporting them. You have salaried employees at Yager supporting them. Words over actions, right? We will not collaborate with individuals at the expense of values, comfort, or integrity, which I don't think they should, of our team and company, regardless of that individual's viewership number or tenacity. This is great. This is a good excerpt. I stand by that through and through. Good for them. You shouldn't. I'm not trying to bully my way into the situation. That should never be the case, and good on them. I 100% sit with them on that stance. Whoever you decide to watch on the internet or what game you have a native experience in, please remember the developers are people too. Now, I think this is extremely ironic. I put quotation marks this because I think this is extremely ironic. You remember my video? I said the developers had no decision to do with this. This was only the content creation managers and the community managers. Those positions, they're not developers. They're not professionals. Guys, to become a content creation manager, you need to fuck around with OBS once. Fuck around with Twitch and OBS. Right? It's not even a certificate, right? It's not like a professional position, right? To become a content or a community manager, you need to have experience in Discord, right? That's it. I got someone hired as a community manager for a very big game, right? And his only experience was he was a moderator in my fucking Discord. Bro, man had banned like one person one time. Seriously. And we got him fucking hired. It's not like this crazy position. They're not developers, okay? And they throw their developers down, like the guy on the art team who's sitting there like drawing like the new map. They had him around the fucking round table and they were like, yeah, how do we get rid of this ticklemepink fucker? Like, dude, they didn't have game developers in on this decision. Like, that didn't happen. I don't know why they would throw their own developers down. Imagine me a community manager at Yager right now, and you throw the developers down. Like, no, it was the developers that made this decision. The developers had nothing to do with this. No one should be mad at the devs. This is entirely the community managers and the content creation managers. No developers had anything to do with this. We stand by them in their decision to decline this user's offers. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they're talking about my sick blowjobs. We're simply not interested for simple reasons, and that should be enough. I agree. It felt important to us to put this statement forward in broad daylight. Once again, I'm not really sure. Like, sure, you uploaded it on fucking Twitter. Congratulations. Then you made it so no one could reply. You're silencing anyone that even says my name. Like, you're talking about false narratives here, but who is writing a narrative? You censor anyone on Reddit that supports me. You censor anyone in Discord who supports me. You've banned thousands of your customers. Keep in mind, these guys fund the game, which is the reason why you're employed, right? You silence them, and then you upload this. People can't even respond. How is this in broad daylight, dude? Congratulations. This is barely in broad daylight. This is pathetic. We look forward to leaving this topic behind us. I was happy. I was done yesterday. I went and played different games. I wasn't sure if I was going to play Cyber Frontier or not. I went and played some Marauders, and I thought I was done with this. And I got hit with this bullshit again today. I'm not sure what else I really want to talk on. I want to know, give me you guys' opinion. I'm fine. You guys can contest me. I want to know your opinion. But I want like the logic and facts behind it, not how you feel. If you dislike me and you're going to support their narrative with no evidence behind it, then I don't know. I don't know what to say about you. But if you actually think I fucked up, well, let me know. And also let me know what games you guys are going to be playing. I think I'll be playing some Escape from Tarkov here soon. Some Marauders. Some Hunt Showdown. Great game as well. And maybe some DMZ. I'm not sure. I mean, if you guys know any good titles, maybe in the extraction, looter, shooter genre, let me know. I wasn't planning on being petty and not playing the Cyber Frontier, but it's getting harder and harder where they really want to, like, I've worked so hard. You got to keep in mind that people have kind of been telling me that I plan for this to happen. Guys, think about this from my perspective. Over the last year, around the last 2 years, I've invested all of my free time and all my chips into growing in the Cyber Frontier and growing a community there. It is not in my interest to burn this bridge, to leave the Cycle Frontier, leave the community I made, right? It's not in my interest to pay almost 10 grand out of my own pocket for you guys. None of this is in my interest. It's crazy to assume you guys really got your tinfoil hats on and you believe that I want to be in this situation. This is only a negative through and through, to the point that they'll probably threaten my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel, which I've worked on a ton. They're kind of destroying my community, it feels like, to an extent. I don't want to be in this situation, right? And I really don't have anything else to say. If they want to double down and come back at me, I think they're going to, oh, you know what they tried to say? Oh, where is it? Shit, there was one thing we didn't talk about. They say somewhere along the line about private chats. There was something we really need to talk about there. It said something along the line. Where was it? They said something about how I behaved much differently in the partner chat. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Maybe I read over it. Maybe it wasn't in this, but they did make a statement that said that I behaved differently in the partner chat, and that's why they chose to remove me, right? So here's what they wanted to do. They know that I have access to partner chat. There's a ton of creators in there that love me, and they do send me screenshots of the partner chat. I don't ask for it. They send me screenshots when people say things about my name. It said second paragraph, first page. Just started making negative comments about us. We do not collaborate the videos on them. They have made direct and personal insults towards several members of our team. They have offered payment to creators and service. And they only shared a small portion of screenshots in their videos in order to tell narratives just they were not aware of why they removed. But they didn't remove for reasons they would be deemed as unfair and emotionally driven by team. I don't know. But anyways, something along the lines of that. And I think they wanted to catch me on some goofy. Is it here? Someone in my chat saying it's here. I don't know where it's at exactly. Maybe you guys can point it out. However, I think they wanted to catch me on like a goofy reverse sweep because they know that I like to expose the truth. They know I like to be transparent. And they know that I can get access to this and show that I did not behave differently in the partner chat. Now, the partner chat is NDA. And I think what they want me to do is they want me to show a screenshot of me in the partner chat, because now I'd be breaching my NDA and then they could come after me legally. I think that's what they plan to do. Like I said, this was a carefully articulated and crafted over 24 hours with a bunch of employees. I think they were trying to catch me on that with like a technicality, so they could come after me legally now. And I think once again that shows their true colors. And I'm all about, you know, actions over words. So they want to try and get rid of me legally now, since I mean morally they're in the wrong and logically they're in the wrong. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Anyways, this video's gone on for a long time. I'm sorry it's a bit ranty. Once again, I don't write a script for these things. I keep it honest, transparent with you guys. I wrote a very brief outline. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the situation, what games you're playing, and I'll see you guys all on the live stream if you have any questions. 8:30 the subathon. Make sure you get your 14 days watch time if you guys want to win that computer or that graphics card. And I just was told to check my DMs. Maybe he has the exact statement. Oh, here it is. Cool. Toast said this. So this is what goes back to like the community managers slandering man. They're being paid to slander man. Now, if someone wants to grab the message of Feralis stating that he no longer, or that their executive has left, that would be good as well. But Toast says we gave our side of the story. We do not want to dig up private conversations or conversations that happen in NDA partner specific channels, which is where the majority of the worst issues with TMP came from. I barely talked in that channel at all, guys. But I do think they want to catch me with this. I don't think taking a bunch of screenshots of private conversations would be a remotely professional thing to do. It would make things way too personal. He already been removed from our partner program a long time ago. He was explicitly told why I'm private. And this Discord ban also did not come out of nowhere. He was given many warnings beforehand and no more than we would give to just an average user admittedly. Guys, they gave me one warning and then banned me, right? And it's not like I broke the rule again. They just banned me because I said this is dumb. Scummy company. Sucks. I put a lot of time and money in this game. And yeah. I'll see you guys all next time. One second. Let me see. Do I have a screenshot? Someone send me a screenshot of Feralis said that Rick Deckard doesn't even work with them anymore. I don't know, man. It's in here somewhere. I don't even care. If you guys don't want to believe me, don't believe me. But hope you guys all have an amazing day. And I'll catch you guys all on the live stream and on the next video. Peace out. All right, that's a wrap. I'm going to use the restroom.